Hey, this is Peter. All right, so here's what I want to show you. All right, Kara, come on, zoom in here, get a little bit closer. This is from yesterday's closings. All right, and I cross off names of buyers and sellers, but we're in each one of these transactions. Here is March 2nd. This is a property actually we sold yesterday. I sold it for $41,900, I guess. I bought it about a month or so ago for $30,000. So that's about $12,000 there. Here's the deal we did yesterday, March 2nd. We bought it for $94,000, sold it for $100,000. So that's another $7,000 of profit. Here's another deal we did yesterday. Actually we were supposed to close it last Friday, but we ended up doing it yesterday. And that one we just did an assignment fee of $7,000. And here's another one we did yesterday that we bought for $90,000 and sold for $114,900. So I'm not sure, when you add all this up, that's about a $30,000 or $40,000 day. But here's my point. People always ask, what are the secrets to this business? What are the components that if only I do them, I get good at it? I will tell you, in my opinion, one of the top one or two components is simply consistency in this business. If you come to our office here, the one thing you'll see from a day-to-day basis is you will see consistency. You will see consistency in our systems, in our processes, in how we take our calls, with how we negotiate, with how we screen what we do, with how we do due diligence, with how we, let's say, fix properties if we fix them, or sell them if we sell them, or flip them if we flip them. Consistency, and doing it on an ongoing basis. So here's one thing I will tell you. Do something. Do something in this business. People say, well, what's the one thing I would do? I don't care what you do. Just do something. We all know the basic components of real estate. You got to know how to market, you got to know how to do some negotiations, you got to know how to do some screening of the deals, and you got to know what to do with the deals. Let's say you flip it, or maybe you hold on to it. I don't care what you do, but do something in that process consistently. Go send out 1,000 postcards a month. Go do it consistently. Don't just do it once a month and then stop and move on. Do it consistently. Commit to the process. You'll say, well, I can't afford to do that. Okay, go to the for sale by owner website and consistently make offers on properties. Go to Craigslist, go to eBay, go to Postlets. Consistently make offers every single day, not for one day, not for a week, not for a month. I don't know how long it's going to take, but consistently do it. Or consistently commit to the process of networking. Go talk to agents out there, or go talk to investors out there. See, when you're talking to people like that, just ask them, what can I, as an investor, do to help you build your business? You'll be shocked what that question, how many doors it'll open up for you. But do it consistently. Don't do it for a short period of time. Don't evaluate it and say, well, it didn't work. No, just consistently commit to the process for however long it takes. This whole thing was brought up by a conversation I had with a guy I'm trying to help in this business. His name is Highland. He's overseas now. He's an Army guy. And the one thing I love about Highland, he's never questions anything I tell him. Now, in the end, I already pretty much all the time tell him the same thing, just some basic things. Because he's got issues. He's in the middle of a war there for us. I mean, one of the things, literally in the middle of a conversation, Highland said, sir, you got to excuse, he always calls me sir, and I'm almost embarrassed that somebody is out there fighting for us calls me sir. What he does is so much more important than what I do. I said, Highland, just quit calling me sir. And I tell him that all the time, just quit calling me sir. He goes, okay. He said, well, for the next week, I don't know if I could do those couple things you just told me. Taliban's all over the place here, and sometimes we got to go dark. That means they got to shut off their internet because they're trying to infiltrate them. Sometimes they're trying to physically infiltrate them. So sometimes he's like, we just got to go dark, and I can't do the 2 or 3 things you're asking me to do. I told him, Highland, just one thing, don't ever quit. And he said, I'll never, ever, ever quit. So even in those unbelievable circumstances, the one thing that I know 100% will make Highland successful, he's committed to 2 or 3 aspects of his business, and whenever he can, he is consistently doing them. Now, Don't get consistency confused with huge amounts. You know, sometimes people think, well, does that mean I got to be consistent with that one aspect every single day for 10 hours a day? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If all you have on a daily basis is 20 minutes, if all you have on a daily basis is an hour, consistently do something. And I would recommend doing the same thing over and over again. Here's why. Let's say you commit to the process of every week, I'm going to meet 5 brand new investors. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to find out how I can help them, how I can get inside their business, and what I could do to help them grow their business, because in turn it helps me grow my business. Here's what will happen. See, that event in of itself will force you to do other things. That event in itself will force you, once those investors tell you kind of some of the things you can do to help them, it'll force you to get on the marketing side. It'll force you to talk to sellers. It'll force you to talk to buyers. So don't spread yourself thin all over the place. Commit to the consistency of the process. Here's why. Daily paychecks, $30,000, $40,000. They're possible, because what you will see when you come into an operation like ours, we are committed to the consistency of the process. Hey, you guys know what we do here. We do deals. We do more deals than anyone else we know. We love doing deals. We love helping other people do deals. So if you're listening to this, no matter what part of the country you're in, and you're interested in being mentored, I personally take on a few select clients on a yearly basis, and I work with them in a one-on-one capacity, show them how to develop very successful businesses. By now, you should see my email scroll across the screen. Send me an email. Tell me what you got going on. Tell me how I could help you. The other thing we do here is we do a lot of real estate deals. So if you're looking to invest in the Georgia market, you need to know about us, because we can get you off-market properties, the kind of deals that either cash flow or have great equity, or sometimes both. So we can get you deals that we feel like nobody else has access to. We get them ourselves. We don't remarket other people's deals. So if you want to get in our buyers list, again, send me an email and just say, hey, add me to the buyers list. Hey, be consistent, commit to the process, don't evaluate every day, put your blinders on and do it like there's no tomorrow. Thanks.